Going into the 1974 Thanksgiving game at Belmont, the host Belmont Marauders had not been beaten by Watertown at home since 1960. The crowd of 8,000 partisans smelled victory. Belmont was 8-1 and still in the hunt for Super Bowl bid. Many Belmont fans feel that this team has yet to play its best game, crowed the local newspaper. But Watertown had some advantages as well. One was their quarterback. His name was Laurie. And even the Belmont paper had to admit that he was superlative. He became more than superlative. He became the starting quarterback his sophomore year when he leapt from third string to instant hero in a game against league champion Winchester, leading the Raiders to a shutout win with his pinpoint passing. The next year, Watertown tied for the Middlesex League title, the school's first. And after entering the Belmont game in 1974, Watertown had a 6-3 record, which guaranteed a winning record for the 4th straight season. The prior week, Chuck had passed for 3 touchdowns against Wakefield as the Raider offense racked up 430 yards. The team was ready. And as a breathless Watertown press later reported, from the moment they won the coin toss, the Raiders played like there was no tomorrow. Belmont had allowed just 7 points a game. The Raiders scored 4 times, en route to a 28-14 win. One of the biggest upsets in the 54-year history of the Belmont-Watertown rivalry. Many stars shone for Watertown, but Chuck Laurie's offense owned the field, moving with ease through the previously impenetrable Belmont backfield. With no hint of exaggeration, Kip Beach, a 1973 grad who'd been on the receiving end of many of Laurie's passes, would report that it was the most exciting game he'd ever played in. Chuck graduated in 1975 as the team's most valuable player. He had started 21 winning games, the most of any quarterback in Watertown High history. He had 6 varsity letters, 3 in football and 3 in basketball, where he also shone. He was on the Harry Aganis All-Star team, and he had offers from a host of collegiate football programs eager for his skills. He chose to go to Bates to play under Vic Gatto, where he earned 4 varsity letters in football. Upon his graduation in 1979, he was the holder of 5 Bates passing records and was the captain and team MVP his senior year. That year, he also won the Golden Helmet Award of the New England College Football Writers as a Division III New England Football Player of the Year. All in all, not a bad career. Chuck has stayed in the Boston area, where he now works for Ryerson Steel and Aluminum Company, and those who saw him play and those who knew him off the field remember him with equal regard. One of the greatest quarterbacks in Watertown history, Laurie.
Thank you. This is a real great honor. Bear with me. These preceding speakers are real polished and did a great job, so you'll have to bear with my exception. I'd be remiss if I didn't address Mr. Oates' earlier comments. Since he was my junior high principal at the West Junior, as of today, Boston was the capital, so I wasn't the dumb football player, I guess. I'll try to keep this brief. I look around tonight, and some of the athletes that are in here tonight, I know of them. Others I've gotten to know a bit tonight. But there's so many out here tonight that aren't inducted that just as easily could be here in my place tonight. So it's mind-boggling to me why I'm up here and not them. I'd like to mention some special teammates. When I was a sophomore, Joey Boyce, Eddie Kasabian, and a great receiver, and to this day remains a great friend, Kippy Beach. These guys accepted a young sophomore and kind of took me under their wing and really helped me a lot. My junior year would have been Terry McManus, Ricky Haley, Chuck Aiello, and another great receiver, John Pappas. From my senior year, Richard Rooney and Tom O'Hara. 3 special coaches. One is here tonight with the 71 basketball team. I had the good fortune to play for Coach Myers, and it was my pleasure. I don't know if he's here tonight. I didn't see him. Coach Barbady, who really did a great deal for me on and off the field. He took over a program that hadn't won a game, and I thought he brought instant respect to Watertown, and I'm not really sure he's ever got the credit he deserved, and I wanted to acknowledge him tonight. Third is a gentleman I hadn't seen in a long time, and I was thrilled when I ran into him out there, and I would still refer to him this day as Mr. Nigerian as opposed to by first name, and that's probably just because of the respect that I have for him. I played for him in junior high, so we're going back a lot of years, but he taught me a lot about what it took to win and what it took to compete. And he had made such a great impression on me that obviously at 14 or 15, I wasn't really able to comprehend it or to thank him properly, so I want to acknowledge him tonight. I'll relay one quick story and then I'll get off here. One time during my senior year, it was raining pretty hard and we were out of football practice. And there was no one there except for the coaches and players, except this guy standing on the sidelines. And I'm turning to one of my friends and I said, you know, what kind of nut would be out here in the pouring rain to watch a practice game and we're not even playing today? Well, they're not sitting out there tonight, it's my dad. And it's not unusual for him to do that. I mean, the guy worked 2 jobs for 20 years, but somehow he found the time to get out of work to attend a practice game in the pouring rain. And like some of the speakers in front of me, I too want to acknowledge my family who's here tonight, my mother and father, and all my family here tonight, my brother Bob, my aunts, uncles, cousins, nephews, nieces. So I want to thank them for the support. I'll just close by thanking the committee. It's a great honor. It's been super nice to see old familiar friends. And I truly mean it when I say there's many out there that could be up here tonight, and there's something I really cherish. One last thing is, there's a group in the back that I went to college with. Some of those guys have come in from out of state, have drove up from other places within the state, and you guys mean everything to me. I appreciate you.